Hello everyone, I haven't filmed a video in so long. I have pretty much stopped drawing since my last videos on YouTube, and I'm really sorry that I let this go, but this is who I am. I need huge breaks. Maybe it's bad because I could have improved so much more during this time. So this video is a follow-up from my 2014 sketchbook, and I'll link that down below if you're interested. I was in a very big break before that sketchbook for a couple of years, and then I started drawing on that one. After finishing that one, I realized that I really want to do this, and I really want to get better and make up for all the time I lost. So this sketchbook was from late November of 2014 until early February of 2015. Let's have a look, because I haven't seen this in a while. Here we've got some goals for this sketchbook. I fill a sketchbook every month. That's quite ambitious of me. Little things to keep me inspired and keep me going, like no excuses. Draw every day at least 30 minutes. Finish but not perfect. It was around the time that I got a book from my uni's library, which was about illustrating. It was kind of a little bit more simple, a little bit more childish. I had a page that you had to make an animal appear human-like. I can't remember the name of the book. Here we've got a cat who's a soy painter and it's waiting for the model and says, "Come on dear, I don't have all day." This looks horrible. It's white colour pencil. This must have been a reference, but it must have been a very quick thing. This one I remember, I was looking at a photo from Karen Gillan from Doctor Who, Amy Pond. I was looking at a photo from her. Obviously that doesn't look like her, and obviously I gave up on that. This is a very quick sketch on the bus. It's the bus driver. Very ugly. It's a copy from that book. The book was from Stephanie Corfey, and I did a copy of her sketch. Obviously her style is a very cartoon-like, and I'm not a very cartoon style myself. I wanted to try something new, maybe because I like the perspective. This is a sketch from the bus of a guy. Again from that book. I think you were to create your own monster, and I did this. Obviously looking at it now, I hate it. This got some interesting proportions. I like the face, I'm not gonna lie. It's got something interesting. I hate the hands. It was from Imagination. It's got a very nice feeling overall, but I just don't understand this perspective, these proportions, that everything gets so much smaller here. And that head is huge for that body. I have no idea what these are. I think I had an idea for a comic or an animation, but obviously that never came to be. In my own hands, very quick sketches. Another sketch without any pencil underneath, just going straight with the ink. Doesn't look very good. This had a reference, but I don't know if I was too bored to make something look good or just I sound. This is a sketch I did of myself, but I'm trying to learn anatomy and just using my own self, looking at a mirror. But there's something wrong here. Watercolor pencil. That's a very different type of style. A tree that I drew while I was waiting somewhere. Again, these are copies from Stephanie's Coffee book. I wanted to experiment more with simplifying shapes. I have a problem with that. This is a very quick and rough self-portrait. It looks nothing like me. I don't think I was trying to make it look like me. I just wanted to get something out. These are from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Just some shots from the series, and I paused it and just drew them. I haven't watched it in quite some time, probably around the time I drew this. I don't know what happened here. Obviously I went through some shit when I was doing the sketch because it just makes no sense to me looking at them now. Yeah, here we've got some faces with a silver pen. Don't know if you can see them very well. Here we've got a self-portrait again with markers. Doesn't look like me. Don't see any pencils, so it was straight with the ink. That's why it doesn't look very good. Here we've got some figure drawing. I sincerely doubt you were able to see these. Anyway, here we've got some weird concept of a superhero. Brian, the scientist guy. I don't even know. These are 5-second dance gestures. I think this must be the pencil sketch. And then I inked it and I didn't like the ink. I don't know. But anyway, it's a self-portrait. But when I do self-portraits, it's not like I'm trying to make it look like me. I'm just more trying to learn what a human nose looks like and what an eye looks like. I'm not trying to make it look like me. So I'm trying to learn from it, doing it. I'm not trying to copy exactly what it is there. But obviously if I were trying to make it 100% realistic, then I would also learn. But I find that boring and I don't know why. Here we've got a sketch from the imagination. That's why it's much more stiff. Here we've got a sketch, a robot sketch, because there was a Draw with Jazza competition, Romance, for February, for Valentine's Day. And then I had this idea that I would do a robot kissing Sleeping Beauty, and this is the finished digital painting I did. It's on my DeviantArt as well. There's nothing special, but at least I did something. This is my hand again. This one I really liked, actually. It's one of the few things I put more effort in, and it's got like a background of some sort. Got a nice kitty and this girl, and here you can actually see the influence from Stephanie's work. I took some photos of myself with my webcam and I did some sketches for expressions and angles with watercolor pencil. Again, I'm saying it again, it doesn't look like me. Yeah, my nose is not that pointy here, but I know it is based on my face. Here are some very ugly sketches, trying to do some sort of perspective. I have no idea, it looks horrible. Here we've got a wolf with watercolor, or no, it was ink. Here we've got some figure drawings, very messy. There are these YouTube videos that they do figure drawings and they time them for you and everything, so I really enjoy doing those. Well, haven't done one in ages. Maybe a reason why I'm doing this sketchbook video is to get me motivated again to start actually drawing, because it's been far too long. Here we've got a portrait that I had a reference for, but I made it completely nothing like the girl I looked at. I painted this with acrylic because I wanted to, experiment with acrylics as well, but I don't like them. Here we've got a sketch from the imagination. Again, I can see very weak arms and hands, which I really don't like. They're tiny compared to her face, which is huge, but obviously I was in a bad mood. Oh, I remember this one. Again, it's an imagination sketch, and I had this habit of overeating, and then I would feel very, very bloated and I'd hate myself because I'd be like, why do I always overeat? The sketches I did and the final thing for another Draw with Jazza competition, which was the super selfie, and yeah, nothing special. I've got a video of me painting this. I look at myself now and I hate it, and obviously back then I didn't love it, but I wanted to keep pushing myself and keep motivated. I used a reference for this one again, but obviously I stylized it. I'm not too keen on the big head and the small body. And this sore face, I don't know if this had a reference, I sincerely doubt it. Here are just some sketches I did without any reference. That's why they're so ugly. This I did have a reference from a Doctor Who episode inspired by Clara and that gown she wore when they went back in time to Robin Hood's era. This is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. These are some sketches of my mom. Also, this is a sketch of my mom, but again, it doesn't look like her. It's more like I am looking at her and just so I can see what her face looks like, but I'm drawing something completely different. And this and this and this don't look like my mom at all. More figure drawings. These were some of my favorite figure drawings at the time I did them. Right now I'm not too sure how I feel about them. I sincerely doubt you can see anything here. These are very, very light. I need to do more. And I don't have dates on these. This is the evil stepmother from Cinderella. kind of funny that there's a naked dude here and then she has that face. Some more figure drawings with charcoal. I ended up really loving doing this. Just felt so freeing. These are some bus sketches, and these ones too. There's another reason I stopped drawing, because I'm driving to work, I don't go on the bus, so I don't see people to draw, and it's just, I don't know, it's a very different time in my life now. Not drawing, not. I was gonna say this might be tea, but no, I doubt it. I'm not too sure actually, it might be tea. The brown wash. She was teaching us and I was just drawing her boot. I think it was web design class. Here we've got some places, I can't see them. These are bus sketches. These two I have no idea what they are. More figure drawings. This is a boring sketchbook, I'm sorry. I had no idea what I had in here. I just thought it was a good way to start getting back into YouTube and drawing. I didn't remember, I was doing some ideas for Valentine's Day art. I had them on my Society 6 actually, but I'm pretty sure I deleted them because they were horrendous. Bus sketch. And here we've got a lady during class because I was bored. Again, big head, small body, I don't like that. And this is just something from a reference. This was a quite boring sketchbook, but it's better than the previous one, I think. But obviously after this things got much more interesting, I think, if I remember correctly. Because I haven't seen these sketchbooks in over a year. I think that you need to go through your ugly phases and ugly stages. If you keep taking huge breaks like me, you'll never be better. But I want art to be something that I enjoy and it's not something I have to force. Bye!